Welcome back to Dinosaur Island. Today it is an overcast day, and Toro here and his herd of Heartstabber and Trike are looking for a lake bed. They are very thirsty and they have not had water in a long time. But then, on their migration, they bump into a Styracosaurus. And it's not just any Styracosaurus. This is Sprike, the Styracosaurus we saw last time. He talks to Toro, and Toro agrees that he can join the herd. Sprike is a different species. It is a Styracosaurus. But this is an Alloceratopsid herd, so it will do him good. They wander on, unbeknownst that there is a lake bed close by. Meanwhile, Mono is trapped in the rock desert. This is very bad because he is also looking for a watering hole and is missing his water and food very much. He does see another animal, but it is a very dangerous one. He can not fight to the death with this animal. He would lose, but it's all he has left for food. This is Titan, the Titanoboa. He slithers along. Mono knows that this is a dangerous carnivore, and so he has to back away. But Titan sees him. Titan is also missing his water and food, so he attacks Mono. Mono manages to run away because he is faster than Titan, but Titan is gaining on him. He's about to bite the tail of Mono, but then Mono strikes, flipping Titan over, which is a bad hit. Because Titan was very hard to make himself up again. Mono has won the battle and tries to eat him, but it is still wiggling, so he has to move away. He's almost out of the rock desert, and in the distance, he sees Toro, Sprike, Trike, and Heartstabber. They are not the only dinosaurs that are looking for food and water. Serena has gone for once with Barry to try to find some food for Onyx. Serena usually doesn't come on hunts because she is old as well, and Barry is young and agile, but this time they have chose to hunt. They see a lake, but they also see something in it. Onyx and Serena know that whatever it is, it could be dangerous, and there could be other animals at the lake that could beat them. Still, they need to bring back the fish for Onyx, because he is very sick. So they start off. On the tree, another pterosaur, who we will call Mike the pterosaur, is pecking at some bark to find insects. He likes insects and fish. But this is a pteranodon, not a Quetzalcoatlus like the other pterosaur that we saw. Mike pecks and pecks and pecks. But what he does not know is that though he is stalking, something else is stalking him. This is a Sinraptor. His name is Delta. He is hiding at the base of the tree so that Mike cannot see him. Mike, however, does not know that he is here, so he makes an almost fatal mistake. He flies down to grab some ants from the ground, but then Delta attacks. Mike manages to escape, but only barely. He goes back to searching in the trees. Delta is still hungry though, and he tries to go up the tree. Scyther is almost to her destination in the Western Plains. It'll probably only take about 2 more episodes to get there. She starts to eat some grass. She can actually see the lake bed in the distance, but not yet her home. Her home is in the Western Plains. She grazes. She is happy that this journey back was quicker and less violent. She wanders off again. Over at the lake bed, we see the Stegosaurus herd taking their morning bath. But as you can see, the Dinosuchus is watching. None of the Stegosaurs see it. And they appear to have a new baby, the green one. But this is Jesper the Dinosuchus. And as always, he is in an endless battle with this predator, Oxy the Oxalia. Oxy moves in. Jesper slowly gets up. They both attack the same member of the herd, the babies. On the other side, as we see the view from the other side, as it is better, the babies are waiting, and they do not know what this is. They see the predators, but they do not know what they are. Foxy is right by, and Jesper is not far behind. They both lock target on the newborn green one. It disturbs other members of the herd. It disturbs this juvenile female, who alerts the bull male, who is angry at them. He uses his spiked tail to whip at them. He scores a direct hit on both, and they are knocked out. Now they know not to mess with the Stegosaurus herd anymore. Some of them are knocked over, but they will get back up. The baby might have been hurt, but he is okay. But as the Stegosaurs trot out of the pool, they realize that it is covered with mud. Since they are strong creatures, they can get out, and the lead male helps the rest of them, and they take a rest after their exhausting journey out. But this is now a dangerous mud pool that no one expects. If you go in, you get stuck. Also at the lake, the Stegosaur herd has finally reached their destination. Toro, the male leader, walks up to the lake and takes a drink. It is yummy water. Then Heart Stabber takes a drink. Trike gets one. And Sprite gets one. Toro then decides that he should go into the lake for a little bath. Bad idea. Remember, the lake, if you go in it, you get stuck. So when Toro realizes he is stuck, he can't get out, and the others have to formulate a plan. Trike, who is actually Toro's mate, goes up and tries to free him. She might hurt him getting out, but it's worth it. It's either hurt him or die. She headbutts him. And then the other two are also part of this. Sprite comes in from the other side, grabs his horn with his beak, and tosses him out of the water. Toro is still alive. He is not injured, but he is scared. Over by the tree, the game of cat and mouse is still going on. Mike is taunting Delta. Delta tries to climb up, but is unsuccessful in doing so. Delta climbs up the tree, but falls. He climbs up the tree again, but once again falls. But on the third time, he makes it up far, and he grabs the wing of Mike. Mike falls. He does not know what is happening, so he cannot fly fast enough. And it looks like Mike is dead. But then, a maneuver that will now be called the Mike Charge is used. Delta is knocked out cold. And Mike flies back up to hunting. Mike decides to fly back down, though, and pick up Delta with all of his power and throw him off of Boulder Cliff. Delta is dead. Mike has won and goes back to feeding. Another animal in the Western Plains is this Pachycephalosaurus, whose name is Peanut. She has an injury, as you can see. She's just feeding on grass now. She will become involved with Hammer later. Peanut is a female Pachycephalosaurus that is very small for her size, but she is vicious with that bone dome on her head. She can fight off predators very easily. We will see Peanut more. She will be like Hammer's sister. She will meet Hammer in episode 3 next time. Moving on, Rexy is growing up and has learned how to hunt for small mammals on his own. He digs up a small mammal's den and starts eating. Rexy is actually doing very good for a baby T-Rex without a mother or a father. She really likes her life like this. Rexy will soon grow up and be even more formidable than Bloodtooth, but that's for another day. Back to the Triceratops and Ceratopsian herd at the watering hole. They have now realized that every predator looking for water in this episode has gone to the same watering hole. Serena and Barry. And also Mono. He does not know his way around because he lives in the western forest. But going up to the lake bed is his only choice for now. He takes a drink, and so do Serena and Barry. Then they realized that there was a whole source of food there. This could lead to a massacre. Barry, being young and energetic, is the first one to attack. He attacks Sprite. Sprite fights him off, though, as he did with Mono in the first episode. Then Barry comes back with Serena, and they both attack the one and only Toro. Toro is down, and Heartstabber is being attacked by Barry. But with all this attention and Trike coming to help them, none of them realize that Sprite is now being attacked by the one he almost killed. Mono is attacking Sprite. It's a bad injury to Sprite. He cannot fight him off. But then Toro, whatever, makes his move. Mono is knocked out cold, and Toro has won. Barry and Serena retreat. They have caught a fish. It is enough for them for now. Stabber is hurt and injured. But then, something weird happens with Trike. She's standing away from the herd and not even interacting with anyone, even Toro, her mate. Toro does not even know this behavior. But then he realizes what it is. She must be pregnant. If she is, that is good and bad, because it will be one more person. They will actually have a kid, finally. Sprite and Heartstabber were just other animals that joined their herd. But Toro is the leader, and Trike is the lead female. To be continued. This episode we will start doing little previews of the next time. Next episode will be about the ultimate migration of the brachiosaurs back to the northern part of the island from the southern jungle, meeting predators along the way.